if you're one of our listeners that's feeling really hopeful from watching this video and really wants to try that approach of interest-based negotiations, you need to also choose people on your team that have the same philosophy around that. And I know you've worked with a lot of different professionals. Maybe you can give our listeners some guidance around when they're choosing, for example, either a process or members on their team, some of the questions to ask those professionals so that they that they're going to have more success in this approach.
Well, I think that's so important. And I often, one of the first questions I ask people too, if they come in to see me to assist in this with their transition, I want to know who's on the team so far and who isn't, right? Because sometimes if there's certain people they tell me, I'm like, oh boy, that's not going to be great, right? And then there's other people I'm like, yay, they're on the team, because I know we're going to have a voice of reason, right, in the situation, rather than just, arm up, right? Arm up and get ready for the battle. And so, one of the things, like, I will sort of try to say to people, again, in some ways, it's like, I want to know, what is it you want out of this process? Do you want to prove that your ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-partner is a horrible person, or do you want to have a more peaceful life, right? Like, what is it that you're actually aiming for? Do you want to have a good relationship with your children? Or, do you want to prove that the other parent is, interfering? Like, it's like, what is your intention? And then trying to move that intention back to the things that are going to be more constructive with them. But asking, okay, like, who is on your team? And then making recommendations. So what I try to encourage is, when you know what you want, then find the people that are aligned with that. Like, in the end, I can't stop somebody if they're ready for the big battle. I don't have to necessarily participate in that, although my position might come one to try to protect the children as best as I can during that process. But, find out about your lawyers, your financials, your mental health professionals, and what their philosophies are, and ask them what a good outcome looks like to them, right? Check in with them.
That sounds like a really good approach.